Yo, I bought some Scott the Woz merch. No reason, just felt like it.
Scott the Woz is an Ohioan YouTuber who primarily talks about stupid Nintendo games. Since 2017, he has produced over 250 episodes of the series Scott the Woz, with episodes ranging from 3 minutes to nearly 2.5 hours. This man has influenced internet culture in some interesting ways, from taking over the JonTron subreddit when John stopped uploading for almost a year, to the fact that he has raised over $1 million for charity through the Scott the Woz Charity Bonanzas, where people buy Scott the Woz merchandise and 70% of the proceeds go to charity. Not to mention, he has his own versions of the games Clue and Monopoly. First, let's talk about the Youtooz figure. Well, I pre-ordered this forever and a year ago, and it finally came in the mail. It comes in this plastic box, and in that plastic box is a cardboard box, and in the cardboard box is the Scott the Woz figure with his famous desk. The Scott figure is pretty basic. It's just a white guy with dark hair and glasses. Scott is doing his "Hey all Scott here" pose, and it's perfectly fine for what it is. Now, the big thing is obviously the desk. It is exquisitely detailed. It has so many cool little things on it. It has Abraham Ethernet's hat from the Internet and You, as well as the Internet and You VHS tape, the Flip Ultra Series camcorder and the VCam Now 2.0 camcorder, Madden 08 games, the bottle of Pepto-Bismol, party hats, and Xbox shampoo, the tambourine from Scott's failed tambourine store, and a hat of some kind. I think it's a reference to Scott's hat that he was wearing in the Cooking Hard video. There's also, of course, the inflatable Gator box, the Sega Genesis with Dick Vitale's awesome baby college hoops in it, and finally Scott's phone. There's also a bandage in the leg of the table from when it got broken in a bargain bin Christmas. The table is missing a few things. The G and washcloths from What the Wii U Did Right, the nostalgia goggles from a look back at the Nintendo 3DS, the Ouya controller from microconsoles, and the Adidas band from fitness games. But the fact that almost everything is here and accounted for is kind of insane. The level of detail is crazy for a Youtooz figure. Yeah, they're well detailed for the most part, but you don't see this high level on most of them. And even though there are a few missing things, it really only hurts me inside a little bit.
You're not perfect. You're not perfect.
Overall, this figure is great. Definitely my favorite Youtooz I own. The other ones that I have are the Doug from Five Nights at Freddy's figure, and my Plants vs. Zombies Crazy Dave and Pea Shooter figures, which are very nice. Seriously, this is my favorite piece of Plants vs. Zombies merch that I have. Now on to the big one. The Big Kahuna. The Big Cheese. The Grand Poobah. The Michael Jordan Slam Dunk Larry Bird Slam Dunk Shaq Slam Dunk thing that I gotta talk about today. The Scott the Woz Deskmate from the Blue Border Entertainment store. Scott now has an official merch store, and this is part of his new line of plush dolls of all the different characters from the Scott the Woz show. Right now, the only plush out is Scott, but I'm really hoping we get other classic characters such as Rex Mose, Jeb Jab, Dr. Geriatrics, and Wendy's employee. Scott says 10 different things. Just press the button on his foot and hear these phrases.
I'm on life support now. No reason, just felt like it.
The prophecy.
This game blows.
Let's critique some leaks.
Liquidate the company.
This isn't America, this is Ohio!
Objection, Your Honor, I'm mad.
Haha, I get that reference. I too use words.
Grouse!
And of course,
Hey y'all, Scott here.
the build quality is really great, and overall it captures Scott pretty well for a quote-unquote cute plush version of a nearly 30-year-old man. The plush has a holographic tag on it, and in the box you'll find a big ol' sticker as well. But the showstopper is the box. It's a recreation of the game room from the show, with Scott's desks and shelves plus all the classic characters, like Jeb Jab, Target Employee, Rex Mose, Geriatrics, and Terry Lessler. There's a whole bunch of references to the show on the shelves, but what I really like is when you open the box, on the top there is an image of Scott's spaceship flying towards the blue border from the 100-episode special Borderline Forever. Overall, these are some great products, and I hope we get more. Unlike Scott's other merch he's had over the years, all the stuff in the Blue Border store is not a timed exclusive. What's on there is planned to stay on there, and I would highly recommend checking it out.
Just look at me. Because of the store, I now own a doll of a nearly 30-year-old man.